So,
All right, here's Chase Young at the podium. A lot of people expect him to be the number 2 pick in the draft by the Washington Redskins. Here's Chase.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm the best player in the draft. I think I showed it on my tape. You can go to every game. I think I showed it. I definitely think I put my best foot forward this year. I grinded hard. Two of my biggest things are hard work and dedication, and I'm gonna bring those two to the NFL with me.
I think that's what you want to hear. He's got some athletic arrogance.
do you want to hear his interaction with Dwayne?
Yes.
Yeah, me and Dwayne, we talk all the time. I knew Dwayne since high school. He definitely loves the organization, and obviously he wants me to come play with him. But I just think we're gonna see how this whole thing turns out.
I wonder what he's really thinking. So it got to be a thrill for him growing up in this area.
I heard him talk about whether he was a Redskins fan, and he said kinda, but he just rooted for players.
Well, because it's hard, because in his lifetime, they've been terrible.
Yeah, he hasn't seen a good product his entire life.
There's nobody young that loves the team.
And I think more and more the younger generation is in the fantasy football world. They root for players, not teams.
Right. Some more.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, give me more. Give me some more.
Yeah, I try not to compare myself to anybody, but I do try to, look at a lot of different players and, take little things from them. Whether it be Khalil Mack, Von Miller, J.J. Watt, Nick Bosa. And so I just try not to really, put myself up next to a guy. I try to be the best Chase Young I can be.
The Mathis.
I mean, he just looks so massive, like walking through the halls of the conference center at the combine.
I mean, he's 6'5".
If I were him, I wouldn't own a shirt. I would just have like workout shorts. I wouldn't have a shirt in my entire wardrobe.
You know what God did when he was born?
Yeah, I know exactly what he did.
Just hooked him.
Yeah.
What did he do to Adam when Adam was born?
He might have been
even paying attention.
He might have been taking a nap.
I think he was snoozing. Didn't give him nothing.
Poor Adam. Getting measured up against Chase Young.
Yeah, come on.
All right, what else?
Yeah, I watched the game. I always watch, the Redskins, hometown team, just because, growing up being around the Redskins. It's definitely a good matchup, the NFC East. That's really why I always watch the Redskins, just because I grew up, around them. So.
He didn't have the Sunday ticket. You just watch whatever game, kind of like me. Whatever game they give you, that's the one you watch.
Well, look, he may be the next defensive end for the Washington Redskins if they do pick him number 2. Probably likely to be.
I think that's the most likely scenario.
So you're going to have him and
anything
Sweat,
can happen, but yeah, it's probably is.
Probably Kerrigan, unless they decide to salary dump Kerrigan.
No,
I figure they're gonna
Ryan wants to be here long term, and my understanding is he's probably even willing to take a little pay cut, maybe extend the deal, pay cut type thing. I don't know, but in the previous regime, he would, as everyone says, he would already have been redone.
Oh,
the big deal.
The only thing that kind of
he would have gotten way too much money.
The defense sucked last year. Okay, the defense sucked. I think they were right around 29th, depending if you looked at yardage.
Big
or
disappointment.
Points. It definitely sucked. But the offense sucked even more.
Oh, the offense was painful.
Right, so they draft Chase Young and addressing the offense.
Yeah, but there were tons of reasons for that.
Of course there were reasons.
Yeah, I mean.
But they need to address that offense.
You really couldn't expect the offense to be very good.
Oh, they need to add multiple playmakers to that offense to help out Haskins.
Offense is still going to be suspect. Barring some major additions, and doesn't look like the first round pick's going to be
especially if Haskins doesn't start to ascend.
But if you add in Austin Hooper at tight end and another quality wideout to pair up with McLaurin, now you got something on your hands.
Okay, and they will.
They should.
And get Trent back.
Having Trent back would certainly help.
That would
help.
You
wouldn't go into the season with Harmon as your number 2?
I like Harmon, but I don't think he's a classic number 2 wideout.
He hasn't earned that yet. I mean, he's done some nice things. I'm a fan.
To me,
He's guy was playing in the slot last year.
I like
Sims.
I like Sims in the slot, but still he's not a carry you guy.
I understand that.
I like Sims.
He's a role player.
To me, they ran so many jet sweeps with him, it became like obvious.
I would stop doing that. That was stupid. Just use him as a receiver.
I like Sims as a slot guy. He's shown a proficiency for that. You add in
Quinn.
You add in a legit.
Oh my God, it's not even close.
I'm just throwing it out there.
The Trey Quinn fan club is diminished greatly.
And you add a legit number 2 receiver. Harmon's a guy that should catch 40 or 50 balls
I'm telling you,
in a season.
And I
that would be a remarkable year.
Yeah.
I would not hate on them targeting A.J. Green in free agency. If you go through his medicals and he's fine, people get hurt.
Yeah, but
It just happens.
hasn't he been littered with injuries for a while now?
I mean, he missed all of last season. I think he's the wrong side of 30. I'd be cautious about him.
He can still help.
A
And
name
he
that's
probably could have come back a little earlier last year, but what was the
Yeah,
point?
it was the
Right.
Bengals.
Right.
What was the point?
yeah. Why would you come back for 2 or 3 games and get
I mean, if they were in the
worsen
hunt
your
for a
injury?
division or a wild card,
Right.
he would have been back week 8 or 9.
I don't know. I think A.J. Green would be a perfect fit.
How old is he?
30 or 31?
Yeah, I think I'm out of the AJ Green.
There's so many
business.
guys that can look at in a draft. I mean, there's a ton of receivers.
He's
Ton of
31.
receivers.
He'll be 32 by the time the season starts.